No, Mike.
Let's pray. Lord Jesus, thank you for this day, Father. Thank you for giving us another day in our life to glorify you, Father, to come before you and worship you, Father. Thank you for the great opportunity that I'm to spread your word, Father. That your words work with me, Father, and that you just guide me and lead me, Father. And each and everything I say, Father, that you just will be with me, Father. In Jesus' name I pray.
Amen.
Uh, as we are children of God, the most important aim for us is to reach kingdom of heaven. ഒരു പാട്ടുകാരൻ പാടിയ പോലെ അന്തരംഗമേ ചിന്തിക്കാറുണ്ടോ ജീവശ്വാസം ഇന്ന് നിലച്ചാൽ നിന്നാത്മാവിൻ നിത്യത എവിടെ എവിടെ ഇന്ന് നമ്മൾ ഈ ലോകത്ത് മാറ്റപ്പെട്ടു പോയാൽ നമ്മുടെ നിത്യത എവിടെയായിരിക്കും? If at any time Jesus may come, are we fit enough to reach the kingdom of heaven? We say we are prepared, but do we know the requirements to reach the kingdom of heaven? Are we ready? I'd like to share a couple of parables about the second coming of Jesus. Can someone please read Matthew 25, verse 1 to 13?
Yeah.
13.
The foolish ones took the lamp but did not take any oil with them. The wise ones, however, took oil in the jars along with the lamp. The bridegroom was as long time in coming, and they all became drowsy and sultry. At midnight, the cry rang out, "Here's the bridegroom, come out to meet him." Then all the virgins woke up and trimmed their lamps. The foolish ones said to the wise, "Give us some of your oil, our lamps are going out." "No," they replied, there may not be enough for both of us. Instead, go to those who sell oil and buy some for yourself." But while they were going on their way to buy oil, the bridegroom arrived. The virgins who were ready went to the wedding banquet, and the door was shut. Later, others also came. Lord, they said, "Open the doors for us." So he replied, "Truly I tell you, I don't know. Therefore keep watch, because you do not know the day or the hour."
Thank you. Namkelakar a parable of 10 virgins, where there were 5 foolish virgins and there's 5 wise ones. The wise virgins who were prepared for the bridegroom's arrival are rewarded, and the 5 who were not was disowned. So what was the reason that the 5 virgins did not meet the groom? Is it because God didn't know them? No, God knew them very well. The 5 virgins were good too, but just because they didn't see the bridegroom is because they were just a little too late. Jesus is our groom, and we are his bride. Only a few spiritual virgins will be selected to go with him. And some are prepared with oil like the 5 wise virgins. Oil denotes anointing, spirit denotes Holy Spirit, sleep denotes slumberness. If we are like the wise virgins and prepared with an anointing and Holy Spirit, and if we do not slumber and are watchful, we will meet the groom when he arrives. Else he will say, "You never knew us." So we also must be prayerful, and we also be very watchful. Jesus will come back soon. However, no one knows the exact time or the day he is coming. For Mark 13:32 says, but about that day or hour no one knows, not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father. Interestingly, the disciples asked Jesus the same question just before he returned to heaven. At that same time, Jesus told them it was not for them to know the times or the seasons, which are in Father's authority. Therefore, Jesus may come tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe next year, or maybe 100 years from now. But what does that mean for you and me? Always be ready, for the second coming of Jesus is soon. Watch and focus on Jesus, because the is seeking to distract mankind from understanding the signs and the process of Jesus coming. So, ഞാൻ 2-3 ആഴ്ച മുമ്പ് ഒരു ഫേസ്ബുക്കിൽ ഒരു പോസ്റ്റ് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ഒരു തീ കത്തുന്ന ഒരു വീട് തീ കത്തുന്ന എന്നിട്ട് ആ വീട്ടിൽ നിന്ന് എല്ലാവരും തീ കത്തിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുമ്പോൾ എല്ലാവരും വീട്ടിൽ നിന്ന് ഓടി. പക്ഷെ അപ്പോഴേക്കും ഒരു കുഞ്ഞ് കരഞ്ഞു. അത് കേട്ടോണ്ട് ഓടിക്കൊണ്ടിരുന്നപ്പോ അപ്പം കേട്ടു കുഞ്ഞ് കരയുന്നത്. അപ്പൊ കുഞ്ഞു പറഞ്ഞു അല്ല അപ്പം പറഞ്ഞു മോനെ നീ എവിടെയാണ്? അപ്പോ കുഞ്ഞു പറഞ്ഞു എനിക്കറിയാൻ പാടില്ല, ഈ പുകയൊക്കെ കാണാൻ എനിക്ക് കാണാൻ പറ്റുന്നതെന്ന്. ഈ കാണാൻ പറ്റില്ലെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. അപ്പോ അപ്പം പറഞ്ഞു നീ വിഷമിക്കണ്ട, നിനക്കായിട്ട് എന്റെ കൈ പിടിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്, നീ ചാടിക്കോളാൻ പറഞ്ഞു. അപ്പന്റെ വിശ്വാസത്തിൽ ഉറച്ചു നിന്ന് അപ്പന്റെ വാക്ക് കേട്ടുകൊണ്ട് അവൻ എടുത്തു ചാടി അപ്പന്റെ കയ്യിലേക്ക് വീണു. അതുപോലെ നമ്മളും ഈ അടുത്ത കാലം വരുമ്പോ കർത്താവ് പറഞ്ഞത് നമ്മൾ കേട്ടിരിക്കുക, അത് ഉറച്ചു നിൽക്കുക. When he comes, we'll be taken with him. So be strong in word and strong in belief in what he has said. As we youths, we know he is our Father. He will not leave us nor forsake us. Then trust in him, believe in him, and be faithful to him. And the second parable I'd like to say is the two men who built house. One man built his house on a rock, and the other one built a house on sand. The house built upon a rock weathered the storm, and the builder was called wise. And the man who built his house on sand and could not weather the storm was called foolish. But the house was called foolish. The meaning of this parable is quite obvious. Proper foundations are necessary. If we build house on sand, the foundation will be unsteady and the house will eventually suffer some kind of damage. This will be waste of sources, waste of time and energy put into the house, and it will all be gone to waste. In contrast, it is wise to build one's house on a strong foundation, anchoring it in bedrocks, makes a building withstand the test. But Jesus' sermon was not concerned about the house construction or the building code regulations, anything like that. The spiritual meaning of this parable is found in Matthew 7:24. Can someone please read that?
Therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine and acts on them may be compared to a wise man who built his house on the rock.
We are each building a life. The proper foundation for life is Jesus and his words. Not just to hear them, but doing of them, because action speaks louder than words. As we follow Lord, learning to trust and obey him, we will receive reward. Our house is steady and solid, unshaken by circumstances. The wise man is the believer whose life is built upon the rock of Christ. And in this world he has faith and hope. The wise man is like the tree planted by the riverside, whose leaf will not wither. So, നമ്മൾ കാണാറുണ്ട് നമ്മുടെ ടിം ഹോട്ടൽസിലോ ഗ്രോസറി സ്റ്റോഴ്സിലൊക്കെ പോകുമ്പോൾ ഈ ഫയർ ഫൈറ്റേഴ്സ് പോലീസുകാർ അവിടെ യൂണിഫോം ഇട്ടാണ് സാധനങ്ങളൊക്കെ വാങ്ങിക്കാറുള്ളത് നമുക്ക് കാണാറുള്ളതാണ്. ആ സമയത്ത് അവർ യൂണിഫോം ഇട്ടുകൊണ്ടാണ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത്. ബിക്കോസ് അവർക്ക് ഒരു മെസ്സേജ് കിട്ടിയാൽ മതി, എന്തെങ്കിലും അവരുടെ ജോലി കുറിച്ച് എന്തെങ്കിലും ഇൻഫർമേഷൻ കിട്ടിയാൽ മതി, they will always be alert. അവർ റെഡി ആയിരിക്കും to do what they're supposed to do. അതുപോലെ ഈ വരുന്ന കാലത്തൊക്കെ നമ്മളും let us do what we're supposed to call upon the Lord, what we're called, which is to spread His word and make everyone our disciples. And Matthew 24:30-31 says, "Then will appear the signs of the Son of Man in heaven, and then all the peoples of the earth will mourn when they see the Son of Man coming out of the clouds of heaven with power and great glory." And he will send his angels with loud trumpet call, and they will gather his elect from the four winds, from one end of the heavens to the other. This is the generation where temptation and wickedness are at its peak. But we have to stay strong on his words and believe that he will return and take us all soon. So we all must be ready. We all must be ready for that day, just like Noah and his family entered the ark.